Alright, so today we're going to be continuing some more Ghost of Tsushima on the PlayStation 5. And we're continuing off after last time's weird issue. I actually forgot that this happened up until right now. So here's the thing. So at the end of the last part, we got kind of soft-locked into the play area of the last mission, which was this area itself. And for some reason it took, like, I waited around in the game like 20 minutes or so, like 15, 20 minutes, just walking around, kind of poking at the perimeter, seeing is it gonna go away or not? Because the radius of the play area kind of times you out and say, hey, return to the play area or else you'll be despawned or reload or whatever. During the last quest we had with Norio. And I couldn't leave. I was stuck. I couldn't fast travel out of it because it was still saying that the play area is in motion. It wouldn't let me, like, leave or fast travel anything. I was stuck in this area. So I just waited around, kept kind of poking around, and eventually it kind of just let up. I'm not sure if the game fixed itself or if wandering into a specific area kind of let it stop. I didn't have this issue on the PlayStation 4. I know that. I remember this mission from then. And that did not happen back then. That is the first, like, major glitch of any sort I've seen with this version of the game. And it probably was just a happenstance for me. I doubt that that was a thing that's happened to many other people. I looked up online afterwards to see, like, hey, is there, like, just Googling essentially, like, hey, is this like a common issue? Does the game kind of just lock you in? Ghost of Tsushima cannot escape mission area, essentially. And it has happened to a few individuals, it seems, online, but nobody really has any answer for it, and it's just one of those, if it happens, just restart your game kind of things. I didn't restart my game, it just kind of fixed itself for some reason. So here we are, right after we left off last time. We are free. We can fast travel again. I need to remember the muscle memory a little bit, because I haven't played this in a couple weeks. But we can, yeah, see, we are free to move about the world again, which is very nice. Very, very nice. So I don't know how long today is going to be with the video. You will know because you'll see the timestamp for it. But I want to try and play quite a bit of the game. I want to get a... We've been making insane progress compared to the first playthrough on PS4. But I would love to really, like, push through a lot of the story. So we are going to continue with Norio. I believe we were going to do that last time. Norio's entire saga is rather long compared to the other side characters in this game. So pushing through his stuff would be rather advantageous.
What's the problem?
Oh, I need to double check if my TV audio's off. It is off. Okay.
Evacuate to Castle Canada.
Evacuate and the Mongols will hunt you down. Not one of you will live to see Canada's walls.
But we won't have blood on our hands.
Go tell the village your plan for them, Hoji. I'd like to see that.
Norio, I wish you cared about the Eightfold Path more than others' opinions. First you follow Enjo around, now Lord Sakai. Do you ever think for yourself?
You can really see what I was talking about last time. Sorry to interrupt their dialogue, but
Norio and I will do the fighting.
last time I talked about the way their mouths move with their dialogue, like the mocapping for it. I can't tell if it's just because it's based off the Japanese dub, or if it's just tech of the time, but it really kind of is very Muppety. You can tell they're kind of doing exactly what they're doing. It might be a dub thing. I'm not sure.
I'll scout the village. See what defensive preparations we can make quickly. Gather everyone to you. Ready them to take shelter.
It's just very... their mouths look very mechanical compared to something like Assassin's Creed Valhalla or Red Dead 2.
Bring your families, quickly.
One of these
It isn't bad. It's just a little quirk.
Please, all of you, gather near me.
I'm bringing this up because I personally have never noticed it up until recently, and I've played this game for a few years now.
Gather round. Don't wander off.
Right, so this is where the Mongols are going to attack the village, and we have to, like, trap it like Home Alone.
Is anyone missing? Keep your people together.
We good? What are we waiting for, Norio? I don't know what we're waiting for. Like, I'm hearing some noises, but I'm not sure if that's just, like, environmental SFX or what. I don't know what's going on. Get on a rooftop in the village center. Okay, I wasn't aware of that, but alright.
Here, perfect.
That was a little jank of the game.
If we flee into the swamp, people will get lost, separated. Easy prey. No walls. Mongols can strike from any direction. A temple. People could hide there. Incense burners. Add black powder to the incense. Get the smoke nice and dense. Enough to use as cover. Norio and Hochi lead everyone to the temple. I'll deal with the Mongols here. They'll blame me, not the villagers.
My lord, we've gathered everyone.
Take them to the temple.
I won't let you fight alone.
If the Mongols go to the temple, who will protect these people?
I'll do as you ask.
Keep your naginata ready. I'll owe you a jar of sake for putting up with Hochi.
Yeah,
Everyone, Mongols are on the way.
okay, first off, I can see that some of the on this mouth topic again, just because now that it's in my head, I can't get it out of my head just observing it. Their mouth mocapping, the lip syncing stuff seems to be mostly based on the English dub here. It's just a lot of the times, maybe it's just like some certain less priority cutscenes. They just look like they are yapping in a very, almost like a Yakuza 3 and 4 kind of way. Where if you've played the Yakuza games, I'm only paying attention to this also because I've been playing a lot of Yakuza the past couple weeks. But like a lot of the Yakuza cutscenes, they're mocap for the most part, but a lot of the lip syncing, even with the Japanese voice actors, is a little exaggerated and weird, and that just might be because of the poly count of the time on the PlayStation 3. I'm not sure. It definitely doesn't look PS2, but it has a weird kind of PlayStation 3 thing going on for itself.
We'll take shelter at the temple.
Because I could see that the words that they were saying, at least in that cutscene, were very intentionally lip-synced. It looked alright. It still had a bit of like a... not smooth jankness to it, but yeah. I'm being overly picky, but, you know. Hey, Jin, can you thank you? Yeah, so far today we're starting with a bit of jank. It's almost like a real continuation of last time. We're starting off with a bit of jank. And just question marks of why.
Need to find a place at the edge of town to wait.
Oh, over there. But why not over here? Yeah, this is not the first place I would think of to go and wait. Hey, Jin, can you stop being Spider-Man for a second? Thank you.
They're here. Now to light the incense burners. I hope the Mongols like smoke.
Jin, can you please stop being jank today? I'm in serious mode right now, so if Jin pulls any weird shenanigans like this, whatever's going on here with his climbing and stuff, I am not having it right now. We need to do this right. I don't think anybody got caught up in that. Nope. We're just going in. Right. So, how many we got left? Oh, I just tackled him! I didn't know I could do that. I think that's one of the perks I have, a body bash.
Better check on Norio and Hochi.
Anybody got anything? No, 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 no. Okay, we are all set to go. Right. Yeah, I was not having whatever shenanigans Jin was starting this mission with jumping around and, like, clinging to weird stuff that I didn't want him to. That was kind of annoying. I was like, dude, we're supposed to be being professional right now. We're not having fun. Right. May as well pick this up. Where is the temple we were going to put them in? Oh, it's out over there. Right. So. The sooner this mission is done, the happier I will be, because I'm kind of done with it right now. These Norio missions just seem to be kind of jank for some reason. Aww.
Norio!
The priest guy's dead. The monk. Oh, I got a big guy. I am not happy with this guy. Out of here. Thank you. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Jin's gonna get you a brand new... eye. No, we took... he doesn't have any eyes anymore. He's dead. Sayonara, bling bling boy. Right. Yeah, the monk is dead. You know, that's also kind of just a mildly annoying thing with this game. Is like, I can't approach people from any direction to start, like, talking to them. It has to be from a specific place.
What happened, Norio?
I was fighting. A Mongol snuck up behind me. Hochi threw himself at a blow meant for me.
You're both braver than many.
Like, the game isn't designed to compensate for me approaching anyone from any direction, which is, in my opinion, a bit of a... That's another thing that's, like, a little outdated by now, which is funny, because this game's only 4 years old.
By the time I turned around, he was dead.
It's not your fault. Norio?
Every time they lifted the cover on the pit, the daylight would blind us. This time, one of them stank like sake. I felt their hands pull me up, but my brother threw himself at them. He was starving, wounded, but he fought them. He fought them so hard.
Norio, you don't have to.
Yes, I do. They gave up on me and took Enjo. They took my brother. Everyone who rode south from Cedar Temple. All gone. Except me. They deserve to live. I'm the one who should be dead.
I thought the same thing after Komoda. Many times. I don't know why we survived, Norio. But we did. And these people are counting on us. We're all they have. The people of Akashima are alive because of you. Don't forget that. Because they won't.
Chin up, bucko. I know this is a very dramatic and cinematic story going on here, but, yeah. Sorry, I've already played through this game, so if you're looking for a non-ironic, and or spoilery playthrough, like, I'm still taking this in. That's the thing.
You said a temple in Kushi still needs our support.
I'm taking this in. I am enjoying this wholeheartedly. My outward demeanor may not say that, as is the case with a lot of games like Concrete Genie, various other things, Dear Esther's. Like, a lot of these games are very, very important to me. My outward demeanor towards them might not say that, but my God, do they resonate. So, you got to try and break the ice. You got to be like, this whole situation is just really serious and sad, and it's very very unfortunate what's going on here, and especially with Norio's story. Norio really did not deserve any of this. And his end fate of the story is equally as sad. He did not deserve any of what eventually ends up happening. But yeah, if I'm gonna I'm gonna break the ice just to try and have a little bit of levity. But yeah, this is a great game. I love it. I love all of this. Now, hello. Who are you? It's like licking its elbow? Can they do that? Can, like, cows and oxen do that? Can they just, like, I wouldn't think their necks would permit that. Okay. I'm not a biologist, sir. I'm more of a chemist, but... Okay, we got a record. Healing lessons. We have entered the latter day of the law. Before the Mongols came, the people committed the gravest offenses with least concern than scratching an itch. Not inch, itch. But it has only become worse. Our mudras and mantras are useless. Our healing arts are no longer cure illness. If anything, they are made worse by our ministrations. Okay? I don't know what that word means in this context. Ministrations. Now the monks have been taken. What is the point of prayer when we are doomed? Is that everything in here? Oh, hey, Norio. It was the building right behind us. What is that sound? You hear that, right? That sounded like weird... Not Vevezulas, but just like... I don't know what that was, but that's the kind of noise you hear out in the woods and you start running. That sounded like Vevezulas, or like some, like a grouping, it was like a weird merging of monkey noises with bird noises. I don't know what that was. It sounded like it came from this direction. But I don't think we're going to find anything. I think that was just part of the background SFX.
Thieves and murderers are everywhere. But the bandits preying on Hiyoshi are worse than the invaders.
The worst one can do is take advantage of their own people.
A woman at Kechi Fishing Village lost her whole family to the fiends. I'm sure she'd appreciate the comfort of a samurai.
I think we're done in this town for now. What is this? This is the Icky Island DLC. So now we can do more of Masiko's Tale or Message and Fire. So this is main story. There's an amount of side story stuff and side character story things. There's three. The remaining 3 of Masiko's Tale are available. The Thief, the Fool, that's 5? Oh no. Okay, so not the remaining 3, but there's an order to them if you want to do them in their order. So this is part 5, this is part 7, and this is part 6. So I think next we're just going to run through the rest of these Masako story pieces. I believe this is... I was going to say, I think this is Amugi Cove.
My name is Jin Sakai.
A samurai? Lady Sanjo will want to see you. She's in charge of Umugi Cove. Please, come with me. This way, my lord. It's important you speak to the lady.
Yeah, jumping seems to kind of counteract a lot of these walking scenes, which is good. That means we can move forward faster a bit. Hey, Jin, grab the ladder.
Lord Sakai, this is Lady Sanjo.
Welcome to Umugi Cove.
I see the Mongols haven't found this place.
Thankfully, no. There hasn't been bloodshed here for many years. Anyone who draws a weapon answers to my men. Your safety is assured, so long as you abide by that same rule. Now, please, tell me how I may help you.
I'm looking for a smuggler named Goro.
Majima.
Interesting. He is downstairs, having his 3rd bottle of sake. Enjoy your visit with him.
Thank you.
Come see me again sometime. I think we can help each other.
Majima Goro, where are you?
Lord Samurai, please, I have a message for you.
1 second, dude.
You must be Goro.
We must all be someone. Who must you be?
Lord Sakai.
Aye, the samurai are all dead.
I'm very much alive. But my patience is dying. Lord Shimura asks that you repay your debt to him.
He's alive? What does he want?
To deliver a message to the mainland.
I charged a lot for that trip, even before the Mongol blockade.
You owe my master a debt. This will repay it.
Then I have no choice. After Komoda Beach, I thought my debt to Lord Shimura was erased. That's why I was drinking.
To celebrate your escape?
To mourn the samurai. Those warriors died protecting men like me.
They swore to defend everyone on Tsushima. Even you, Goro.
I don't know if I can repay their sacrifice.
My master wouldn't ask for your help if he expected you to fail.
This is my home. Come in. Getting past that Mongol blockade won't be easy. Do you have Lord Shimura's message?
He has it. At his camp on the Akashima coast.
I can work with that. One of my boats is hidden near Fort Mitodake. This map shows where I'll wait on the forest road.
Open up, Goro! We're not leaving until you...
Ooh,
pay
nice
us
use
what
of
you
shadow here.
I'll deal with them. Get moving.
And I'll leave you to it. See you in Akishima, Lord Sakai.
There's no use hiding, Goro. We know you're in there.
I didn't call for Ronin.
My lord, what's your business with Goro?
Private.
We'll be back.
Has anyone seen my daughter? Please! Anyone seen Kuma?
Okay, so meet Shimura at his camp. Way over there. Yeah, that's a bit of a jog. Let's go, Kage. Right, so Christmas was a few days ago for me. Kage, can you not jump in the water? I guess not. Yeah, I'm so used to Assassin's Creed Valhalla still, like the horse being able to jump into the water and all that.
Kage, come!
Yeah, oh, Kage, you did like a weird drift there. It was radical. So Christmas for me was a few days ago, and it was very nice. It was a lovely time. Lovely time with family. And I got some good stuff, some good presents. The food was delicious. Some lovely ham. Green bean casserole. Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. And I'm just... sorry, my train of thought, I'm looking for where the camp is. I think it's over here. Yeah. But yeah, I had a great Christmas. I thought it was very good. Great to see family.
At last, you have news. Yes.
Good food. Nice presents.
I found Goro in Umugi Cove.
Was he drunk?
Not anymore. He will fulfill his debt to you and sail for the mainland.
So question, this is supposed to be a Masako questline piece, but so far it seems like just like regular story campaign stuff. I'm not sure if I accidentally started a regular story campaign mission or not now. It doesn't matter, but...
He may be unsavory, but few know the sea.
She hasn't shown up yet, so I think we might have started a normal mission.
Your message?
Precisely. Kotaro and Shiro are loyal and courageous. I will petition the Shogun for reinforcements.
Goro is ready. He will meet us nearby, then lead us to his boat.
We will ride when the time is right. Take this moment to prepare for battle.
Yes, Uncle.
It is time. To your horses, men.
We are ready, my lord.
Stay alert.
And keep watch for our smuggler. I can always tell when you want to ask me something. Out with it.
I'm curious how you met Goro.
I caught him selling Chinese silk forbidden by Shogun decree. I burned his stock and let him go.
He could have been flogged, but you saw a better path.
A skilled sailor can be a valuable asset.
The Mongols have many ships. Can Goro evade them all?
He has no choice.
What will we do if they catch us, my lord?
Do not fear death, Kotaro. Live with courage. And never forget the people you fight to protect.
Lord Shimura!
Goro, where is your boat?
This way. I'm happy you're alive, my lord.
Thank you for agreeing to settle your debt.
This is going to be an ambush, isn't it?
But I fear the Mongols will sink me before I leave the coastline. There are too many eyes watching the water.
Perhaps we can direct their attention elsewhere. Dismount. We walk from here. Fort Mitodake. My father took that stronghold from Clan Yarikawa.
Now the Mongols have it.
Imagine their surprise when two samurai take it back from them.
Oh, I already broke in here.
Noise inside the fort.
The Mongols
There was nobody inside.
instead of the water. Goro, we will draw the enemy's attention to the fort. Sail when you hear the fighting.
My lord, you will be killed.
Your only concern is delivering my message. Horses might give us away. We will go on foot, Lord Sakai.
This'll be fun. I always love the big cinematic fight scenes.
Mongol armies are formidable.
Right.
We'll catch them all.
I say that what I just said was half-hearted because it's just like I've already been in here and there was nobody in. Was there nobody in here? Like as you can see, like the whole thing is already fog of war. I've already been in here when you're not supposed to be in here. I found a way in.
They outnumber us, but they cannot attack all at once.
How long can we keep the element of surprise?
Only until we see the enemy. Then, we strike.
One weird thing I will say about this game is that I've broken into like 2 or 3 areas that you're not supposed to gain access to until a story beat happens so far. And when you're inside them, you sometimes hear like the sound effects of random soldiers walking around or moving and such. But when it's like a town or something you're not supposed to be in yet, oftentimes, well, and every time I've found it, the shop owners will, where they're supposed to be located in the town, their icons are still above where they're supposed to be, but there's nobody there.
Mongols ahead.
So I doubt we'll be able to really, I doubt we'll come across that in this playthrough, but that is something I found on my own time messing around in this game.
For Tsushima! Cross the bridge!
Are you ready, Uncle?
Kill their strongest first.
Well, I guess the dog was the strongest.
More coming out of the gate. Set them quickly. Perfect call. Well done.
Can I get a hit on this guy? There we go. Teamwork!
Forward, through that gate.
Hey, Jin, stop walking.
I am proud to fight beside you, Jin. See how the enemy fear you. You're a true warrior.
Thank you, Uncle.
Jin's like, I can't do my ninja stuff here.
Archers, take cover!
I think one of the archers up there set himself on fire and died. I just saw one of them die. Hey, Jin, can you, like, fire your arrow? Thank you. I'm sorry, I was just really getting annoyed at their screams. Where's this last guy? There he is. Jin, can you stop being on fire? Thank you. Wait, you're still alive? Weird. Okay. There you are. Come on, no, 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 no. It's okay, it's okay. You can pop up. Thank you. Finally. Shimmer is just over here watching all of this stuff Jin's doing. Just killing the horses, waiting around to get the guys up top, and he's like, dude, just come on. We gotta push open the door.
On the fort. We need the Mongol ships to focus here, not on Goro.
I think they have Hwachas here, if I remember right. I'm gonna let Shimura handle that. I'm gonna go up into this watchtower. Ooh. Mine. Okay, some good ammo, some flaming arrows, that's great. Not good. Oh, dog. Thank you. Okay, what do we do now? Oh.
We have their full attention now. Kill them all!
Ooh, that guy with the arrows is really good. Come on. No, 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 no. Do not thrust into me, my good sir. Yeah, they got Hwachas. Hwachas! Is this like the introduction of the Hwacha in this game? They make it such a big deal, I love it. Oh, please don't, please don't. Thank you. Okay, big boy. Okay, big boy. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Jin, can you please just cooperate? Get out of this corner. Get out of this corner. Oh my god. Oh my god. Not the throat singing. Anything but the throat singing. You good, Shimura? Shimura, get out of the range of the Hwacha. Alright, we go forward. There's so many materials there. Here come the dogs. Nope, nope. Nope, bad boy. Run. Yeah, this is the stuff I love, just like the intense fight sequences. You're not blowing the horn of Gondor today, my man. Come on. Trust your instincts. It's like I'm playing Star Fox right now. Yo, whoever is able to throat sing like this must have a really strong thrusty. I just want your attention to be paid to that. Like, anyone who's able to throat sing in any serious capacity must have one hell of a thrusty.
Forward! Show the Mongols we will not be denied.
Got hit by one of those. Oh. This is getting worse. Okay. Shorter range, of course.
Finish it.
How did I miss? How did I miss? Thank you.
Now we take the water. There is Goro's boat.
We bought them time. Not enough.
The Mongols have seen them, and their attack ships are faster. Our men are defenseless.
No. They have us.
We have the Huacha.
We have Huacha.
He straight said it! He straight said it! I love it!
Saving our people is all that matters.
You know how to fire this.
We have the Huacha.
Destroy the Mongol ships. Leave the guards to me.
Uncle.
We will not die here, my boy.
My boy, this is the peace our kingdom has strived for.
The Mongols sent boarding parties. Don't let their boats reach.
I just love how they have this whole thing for the Huacha for this mission.
Mongol ships are in flames.
Don't let up. Goro must confront.
And then after this, this weapon is it's a pretty regular weapon in the game. So this is just amusing to me. Also, this is an obligatory turret mission, turret segment, as many open-world adventure games have.
Slow down, Goro. More ships on the way. Hold on, Goro.
Yeah, they really try to make this weapon seem like some sort of force of God.
You made it, Goro. Bring us the Shogun's help. We did it.
We knew we would. You continue to prove the Mongols are not unstoppable.
You taught me to fight. I couldn't disappoint you.
And you never have. I am proud of the warrior, the man you have become. Jin, my message to the Shogun included an announcement. I wish to formally adopt you as my son.
Uncle.
In my heart, you have always been the heir to my legacy. When this war ends, we will make it official. One day, our people will look to you as their leader. You will become their honorable Jito, backed by all the power of the Shogun.
I hope I can serve them as well as you have.
I know you will. We must finish our preparations while we wait for the Shogun's reinforcements.
What are your orders?
Recover your father's honor. We must show our people that the samurai lords of Tsushima still fight for them.
I'll ride for Omi village.
When you're ready, meet me at our staging camp in Kubana. Then we will retake my castle from Khotun Khan.
and save our home.
As father and son, the Shogun himself will celebrate our victory. We will meet again soon. Until then, travel safely.
All right. You know, Shimmer, I've been doing some weird ninja stuff behind your back that you might not be happy about. It's fine. Jin will be fine. He won't be banished and exiled and have to deal with a lot of stuff in the Northern Lands that's pretty grim. This is a fun game. It's a happy game about happy people living their happy regular lives. Said nobody ever. Right. So, that was good. That was a fun action sequence. I've been waiting for one of those for a little bit. I can't remember the last one, honestly, that was like that interesting. And that was absolutely not the mission. Was it the mission? Oh my god, there's no Masako mission here now. I guess it's just a Masako mission even though it should just be a story beat mission or something? Weird. I don't know what the deal is with that. Okay. There's a Kenji. Funny enough, in my opinion, there's a Kenji mission here now. So we can wrap up Kenji's tale here in the middle of the game. We're gonna do that. We're gonna go see Kenji. Where is this bird trying to take me? Oh, I think there's a hot spring out here somewhere. I'm gonna get that later.
My lord, please help me.
Just a moment, ma'am. We gotta speak with our old friend Kenji.
Kenji, what are you doing here?
Lord Sakai! My prayers have been answered.
That remains to be seen. What's wrong, Kenji?
I owe money to a bandit, Gon the Butcher.
Then you should pay him.
I love these two's relationship.
He can cut my throat.
What did you do to deserve that?
He paid for delivery of sake and medicine, and I might have skimmed some to help survivors fleeing Izuhara, and didn't think he'd notice.
Oh, you're an idiot, dude. Oh, he's gonna notice.
My lord, I'm an idiot.
He said it himself.
You want me to clean up your mess?
It's like I can recite this whole story by just without even having to replay the game.
If you scare him off, he'll just put a price on my head.
Your intentions this time were better than usual. I will help.
Thank you, my lord.
The delicate art of negotiation. Alright. We're the negotiator. I don't know if I talked about it much, but I rewatched The Big O this past summer, in between June and July. And it's a great show. Absolutely recommended. I have the Blu-ray set for it. I don't know if that's still available anymore for anybody, but
Where's the money to pay your bandit friend?
yeah, if you can watch The Big O, I highly recommend it. It's a great show.
Every time I get in a mess like this, I'm as scared as the time before.
You want to help your nerves? Stop stealing from killers.
The first time Gon caught me, he wasn't even angry.
How many times have you cheated him?
3.
You should stick to selling sake.
Even that can be dangerous. The first batch I sold, I borrowed from a monastery.
You stole from monks.
I figured if I got caught, they'd go easy on me.
Here's a real question. does Kenji actually even know how to make sake at this point? I think he does, if I'm remembering past missions right, but like he's just talking about stealing and like conning people constantly. I love the character. He's amazing. He's great comedy relief. But it's just like, if you think about him as a person, it's just like, okay, does he know how to do what his trade is supposed to be? Even at this point, he's talking about stealing sake from monks and stuff and selling it. It's just, and stealing it from other people. Does he know how to make it? I don't know. I want to say he does. But at this point, I'm just so giggly, I think that I don't know anymore.
I think they're still hunting me.
You're a busy man.
I think they're still just like these lines. Whoever his voice actor is amazing. I think they're still hunting me. Oh, I love these two's dynamic as well. It's so good. Jin's like the disappointed parent compared to Kenji. Oh, it's so amazing. I love these two. I would have played a DLC pack, like a full, like, 10-hour story involving just these two characters. Like some weird stuff that Kenji got himself into some massive side story into. It would have, that, in my opinion, would be worth some DLC. We're not getting that because Ghost of Yotai is coming out next year, the year after, something like that, I forget. And that's also a reason why I kind of want to push through this as well, so this replay through is all nice and wrapped up before the next game comes out. So then we can just fire off and continue on with that one.
On that bridge. Let's stop here.
Go to the bridge.
I want to pause real quick because Ghost of Yotai takes place, to my knowledge, during the period of time when... it takes place like at the beginning of the Edo era, when Japan was shutting down all its ports, closing itself off from the world, and there was a lot of heavy rebellion and uprising during that period of time when it was shutting itself off from the world. So I'm very curious to see what they do with that in a historical manner, because that takes place, to my knowledge, a couple hundred years after
I'll
this.
signal you. I'll shout. I'm so happy to see you.
So we're not going to see any of these characters from this game in the next game. We might, if we're lucky, we might get some references to them. Who knows? I assume they'll put in a few references to Ghost of Tsushima and Ghost of Yotai, but I'm not expecting at all to see any of these characters. They're supposed to historically be all dead by this point. This is going to be an entirely new cast. I am really looking forward to that game. Right, I remember... Wow. I actually remember the day I did this mission. It was in September, I want to say, something like that, when I recorded this. I'm not entirely sure on the day. Well, I remember the physical day. I don't remember, like, the numeric day. I remember what I was doing. Yeah, that's wild. I'm like thinking, like, I remember myself in my room playing this mission back then. Okay, that was 4 years ago. Immediately, Kenji screams help. I cannot give whoever's voice actor... I don't know the name of the voice actor for Kenji, but I'm out here fighting, and I just hear him screaming batshit about someone going to kill him, running around like a maniac behind me. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. That is like a One Piece segment where they're having a fight and Usopp is just running around like a madman in the background. Perfect. Perfect direction for this character. I love how this beefcake didn't even bother with looking at me as I cut into him. Where? Okay, over there, and then there's another coming from over there. I think we're good. Dude, what kind of mess did you get yourself in here,
You
man?
owe me more than that.
Whatever you want. A sake, saddle polish, a nice...
Kenji, why risk your life over trifles?
Not trifles. I need food, money, a warm fire.
You helped me save Taka. Delivered medicine to people in need.
Yeah. That was heroic, wasn't it?
You have a talent, Kenji. It's time you use it. For the sake of our island.
Of course. Honor is my specialty.
He's a funnier fellow than we've ever known. Our dear friend Kenji. A little rapscallion. A little gift shizza. Don't do anything stupid again. I mean it. He's gonna go do something stupid right now. Right. So. What is that mission? Is that the Moscow one? Or... No, that's the, lady who was asking for help earlier. So we're gonna do a duel? Just off the top of my head, I'm just like, you know, we could do this. We'll be fine.
Ryuzo said you're the greatest swordsman he ever met.
I'm sorry. Oh. Oh no. We must do this formally. My good man, I am sorry for the informality of shooting an arrow into your arm.
There's no one left to challenge me but you.
Bring it on.
Ryuzo's stories don't do you justice. They never did.
Hirotsune! Come on, man. Ooh, he did a double strike there. I didn't expect that. Ooh. Ooh, he's good. Got him. Right. That was
You
good.
fought well.
I hate the way he said that was very like Dragon Ball Z-esque. Just, you fought well. We're finished. Jin, he can't hear you. I think he's bleeding out. He's dead. You fought well. Hi, I'm Goku. Let's fight again some other time. This game. I love it. That was so tone deaf. Right. Now. Ooh, this. Kushi Temple. We're gonna do this. This mission actually did glitch out quite a bit on the PlayStation 4. Yeah, for anybody here who may have watched the PlayStation 4 playthrough 4 years ago, or if you want to go back and watch some of it now, this mission at Kushi Temple, when it gets attacked, was extremely buggy. There was a point where the game just kept spawning. We kept losing and dying, and I think at one point the game just kept spawning in NPC enemies that were not supposed to be happening in the mission itself. It was insane. Like, they all... Like, there's like 20 guys you're supposed to kill in the mission, and it just spawned all of them at once, and we kept dying because of it. It just kept spawning all of these sequential enemies that are supposed to appear over time at once, and it just created a massive, massive, insane fight. So, if that happens again, I'm gonna be very amused. One, for the fact that Sucker Punch hasn't fixed that in over 4 years. Two, that it's carried over to the PlayStation 5 version of the game. And three, for nostalgia. So, we're heading in the wrong direction. Let's move on. I don't know, I thought the hill in the distance with the big fort-looking thing on it was where we were supposed to go, but no. We're supposed to go to that. The big shiny pagoda in the distance. Man. I think I just slammed that deer's head into the rock. Okay, we have some Mongols up on the hill over there.
Fighting at Kushidara Temple. The monks are in danger.
Okay, we're gonna use this. I would like to get rid of the dog first. I really would. Thank you. Get that out of the way so we don't have any weird interruptions. Oh god, he has a spear. I, like, phased through this guy. Okay. Where's that arrow coming from? Over here? Ah, you.
Bastards! How dare they? My lord, look what they've done!
Kushidara Temple deserves reverence, not bloodshed.
Centuries of wisdom lie within those walls, and the Mongols were ready to torch it all to the ground.
They attacked for a reason.
The temple gives people hope. The abbot's been telling people to pray for a great storm to wash the invaders from our home. Now the abbot's missing, and the brutes stole the most sacred relic in Toyotama, a statue of Buddha carved at the temple's founding. My brother would have recovered them. He would have given these monks hope before they ran for the hills.
Well, your brother's not here.
Honor his memory
So,
and restore the temple.
if I would, I'd slap you back and say, come on, we're going to get that Buddha statue, man.
His closest followers fled. I'm hoping they found shelter.
Things aren't as bad as you think they are. We just have to go and get it. It'll be a little adventure, you know? You and me, Jin and Norio, together again, out on the world. Fighting crime, taking names, saving lives. It'll be like a buddy cop comedy. I don't know. Where are... Oh, you're over here. Okay. So, am I in a mission? Whoa, a lot of Norio here. I mean, we're just gonna talk to him and see what happens, I guess.
The abbot is from Cedar Temple. Why did he come here?
To help resist the Mongols in Toyotama. But when they attacked, he escaped.
The battle was chaotic. Might be difficult to track them.
There's a farm nearby that supports the temple.
We'll start there. I'm sure we'll find Abbot Kome there.
This reminds me of another time Abbot Kome went missing.
How many times has this guy gone missing?
There were senior monks.
Ooh, we got a fox den.
I don't remember, but it seemed important at the time. The abbot disappeared for a week. We dropped everything to look for him.
Where are we going? Oh, we're going over to the place where we would be having a mission with Masako, but... Okay, so we gotta turn this way.
And we stopped fighting in order to find him.
He's a cunning leader.
Another time, my brother and the healer, Hochi, were fighting. The abbot started carrying a rock everywhere, arguing with it night and day.
So you're telling me he went insane?
They reconciled.
How did your brother feel about the abbot?
Enjo respected him, like a father.
If the Mongols capture the abbot, it could work out well for us. It sounds like he tricked them into giving up the invasion.
You're beginning to understand Abbot Kome.
Yeah, I went to train with Abbot Kome for a year, and his teachings were very valuable, but he made me talk to a rock constantly, and nobody else. I haven't spoken to another human in around a year now. Ooh, he sounds like a heck of a teacher.
How should we deal with the Mongols?
If they see us, they could threaten hostages. I'll go in alone.
It's gonna be a stealth mission.
The abbot's life is in danger?
Stay focused, Norio. This is the best way to save him.
Go, before I change my mind. There's a bridge in the middle of the farm. I'll meet you there when it's safe.
Okay, it's not necessarily a stealth mission, it's just if I raise the alarm, then they're gonna see. Can I hide behind bamboo like this and nobody notice? Is that how that works? I remember losing this mission maybe like once or twice, I think. Someone saw that. Okay. Is he coming up? He's coming up. Hush, little baby, don't you cry. Jin's gonna get you a new stir fry. I'm hungry. Oh, I don't have any arrows. Well, now I do. Okay, so there's guys across the bridge way over there. I don't believe my arrows can reach that. Nice. Such grace.
Hold still.
To be saved by the samurai who protected Yarikawa. I'm honored. I owe you my life.
Be careful up there.
Miss, you need to leave? We don't have time for this. They're gonna kill everybody here. Just get to safety. Move along. Yeah, they got that area pretty locked down well. There's also guys inside the building. We're gonna take on this area next. Okay, those guys are inside that building. There's a guy to my left. I do find it mildly annoying as well, still, that the game wants me... It's still giving me tutorial stuff about what stances I should use in this game, and it's like, let me play the game the way I want to. I don't care if it doesn't force me to. The fact that it gives me a pop-up to tell me what stance I should use for things is the same as if I was browsing a website and it said, oh, here's a suggestion for you. It's like, don't tell me what you want me to do. I don't care. It's a passive... It's like a passive, aggressive way of telling you how to play the game. It's just like, don't do that. So far, we're good. I hear a dog. I think we're gonna go for this house out here on the water next. I don't know how I got him with that shot, but that was good. Nice. Alright. Oh, he's still alive! Oh, well. You shouldn't have gone out for some air. La-di-da-di-da. Is there anyone... I thought there was a guy with an axe here. Oh. Not specifically, but there is this. Little stabby. I'm gonna cut off your ear and turn it into a keychain. Enemies near. Where? Oh, there is a guy. He was upstairs. Can I get in through upstairs? I'm in your walls. Hey, I need you to sign for this. Thanks.
You're going to be all right.
We thought our farm was lost, Lord Sakai.
Did the Mongols take your key to Gosaku's armor?
No, you may have it. If more Mongols come, they'll get nothing from us. Want to believe they survive.
I have one arrow left, so I'm going to swap over to the black powder bombs. There shouldn't be that many guys left up here. They have a dog, but... now they don't. Yay!
Still no sign of the abbot. Better meet Norio at the bridge.
Oh, I got the bonus for that too. Nice. You good, dude? I threw a bomb up here. He's fine. He'll walk it off. Oh, I also have a full ghost stance. That'll be nice for the next mission, maybe.
Did you find the abbot?
Not yet, but he was here. He may still be.
Have you checked the source of the fire?
Let's go.
One second, Norio. I want to see if I can get one of the powder bombs off. And the corpses are gone. Never mind. Man.
The poor monks. They did nothing wrong.
Do any of the guys... no, the bodies here are gone too. Never mind.
My lord, you're too late.
Where's the abbot?
He was hiding in that house. They burned it to the ground.
We have to know for sure.
They were cut down escaping the fire.
The abbot's not with them.
Check inside.
He's dead?
Norio.
What do you mean? Huh? Oh. Well. Yeah, that's a little bit of a pickle right there, I'd say. What do you think, Norio? Nothing? Man, he looks so stoically just steeled right now.
Is it the abbot?
Bastards love their fire, don't they? He's not the abbot. Just one of his followers.
Keep searching. Water barrels. Tipped over. Straw bedding. Damp.
Could the abbot have saved himself?
He protected himself with wet bedding. Escaped out the back.
Maybe he survived.
Whoever survived the fire went this way.
And there's still hope.
What do you mean? I've already looked at, oh, up this path. Okay, I thought he went out into the grass.
Footprints are heavier, farther apart.
He was running.
Meow, 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 meow. Oh, there he is. Wait, never mind. It's not the guy we're looking for. Ah! Meow.
What's he doing? Stay quiet.
Mongols hunting the abbot.
Aw, the water put out the bomb. I'm sad. I am sad about that. How dare water do that in ruining my plan? Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, no. No, please. I'm blind. You got this, Norio. Oh, yeah, you got him. You got him. Maybe? No, you don't have him. Okay. I thought I heard something over here. Okay, so on the other side of the road, up here.
They were searching near the waterfall's edge.
Okay, we've done that. We've done this. Now what? Yo, nice pants.
We jump down.
Ah, there we go.
Blood on the rocks. Is that a cave?
And he's dead.
No. Is he?
I'm sorry, Ariel.
Without his leadership, the monks will leave. And the temple will fall. The Mongols won.
What's that next to him?
A Lotus Sutra. Written in the abbot's blood. His final act.
Like a samurai's death poem.
The point of this sutra is that we can...
I hate to say this, but the way Jin was like a samurai's death poem, he was almost kind of like nerding out about it. He was like, oh, I know that from our practices. That sounds metal, dude. Just like he's having like a, oh wow, that's really cool kind of nerd moment.
All be Buddhas.
He wrote his final act in blood on a scroll. That's metal.
Not for himself, but for those he left behind.
Show the sutra to the monks. If they see the abbot's devotion, they might stay.
And this is the sutra the abbot wrote in his own blood.
It's pretty metal.
Final act of devotion. A call to stand up to cruelty. A call to stay and not surrender.
We will honor the abbot's sacrifice, Norio.
We must not let Kushi Temple fall.
Enjo the Guardian saved us once. Now his brother and Lord Sakai have saved us again.
And together we can defeat the Mongols.
Okay, so this wasn't the raid mission. That's probably what happens next. Charm of Resistance.
Now we need to find the statue of Buddha.
Yeah.
All that Lord Shimura is free.
Sometimes I fear the fighting will never end.
Why would they take it?
The statue is here.
Yes, my lord. The Mongols stole our sacred Buddha and rode off toward the coast.
We'll return the statue and save this temple.
Not even your brother could keep that promise, Norio.
Well, damn.
What's that
Okay.
about?
My brother fell to a Mongol blade. Enjo the Guardian dies, and these monks are willing to give up everything. They're cowards.
They're people.
Enjo feared nothing. He wasn't even 20 when he saved this temple from bandits.
Now it's up to us.
The cause of suffering is pain. Ow. Right.
We need to find the Buddha and return it to the temple.
So we need to
The monks said
keep
they
listening to
toward the coast.
Norio because we don't have a quest marker yet. Right.
You're angry.
How can you tell?
You're not talking.
Ha! It's that monk. He doesn't know the whole story about my brother saving Kushidera.
I heard Enjo acted alone.
That's the legend. In reality, he ordered 3 of his bravest monks.
Weird. We still don't have a quest marker. We're just supposed to run out here.
A sacrifice. They died in battle, but only after giving Enjo enough time to flank the bandits and save the temple. My lord, over there.
So
What happened?
I was following the Mongols to beg them to give back our Buddha
Where did they go?
out of the forest to the hills.
May your next life be more peaceful than this one. He gave his life for his temple, like my brother.
You would do the same.
Can we take the arrow? Let me have the arrow. Let me just Take it out? No? Okay. Man! It's free arrow! It's a free arrow! Come on! Let me have it! I can only imagine the expression and reaction Norio would have if we actually just went and like slowly took the arrow out of him and put it in our our satchel. I forget what I forget what the holder for our arrows is called. I'm drawing a blank on it. Right, so we... Oh, no, we actually need to go back up this way. Okay. Oh, right here. Okay. There's actually a fair amount of guys here. At first I thought this place was abandoned.
A Mongol camp.
The statue must be there.
First we punish them for attacking.
Oh no, they got a Bazooka Joe. Right, we're just gonna go in then. Oh, we got hit, so we lost our ghost stance. Man, that sucks. Come on. Psst, 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 psst. Come on. Come here, boy. Come on. Make a move. Make a move. Thank you. Thank you.
Look for the statue.
Okay, that was everybody. Man, they were having a nice smoked hog. Yeah, the ham I had for Christmas was very delicious. Lovely. Lovely ham. What did I get for Christmas? I got a photo encyclopedia, essentially, for various photographers. I'll look through it. I don't have too much of a use for it, to be honest, because it's more of a reference book. It's massive. It is... Oh, I'm looking at it on the floor over there. Man, it is bigger than some of my old college textbooks. But it's neat. It's neat. I also got myself an amount of various films for various projects for next year, which I'm looking forward to. I got myself a new lens. It's a wide-angle, full-frame lens for my Nikon cameras. Looking over at... Oh, I got a cool watch from the Met in New York City. It's kind of a color watch that cycles through various color palettes as it goes throughout the day. So it never looks the same when you look at it. And it's all these different... It just kind of goes through these different color hue palettes. It's like 3 at a time. and it just keeps rotating itself throughout the day with the time. So, I thought that was really neat.
Something heavy. Dragged this way.
Over by the water.
There it is!
Carved from a star that fell from the heavens centuries ago. Beautiful.
There's nothing else like it on the island. Let's get it back to the temple.
Guys, that thing has to weigh at least a ton.
Enjo became the guardian when bandits attacked the temple. They came for this statue.
It's priceless. Probably survived many such attempts.
How many more people have to die protecting it?
You want to let it be stolen?
No. But the temple is filled with treasures. It provokes greed and envy.
Lord Shimura brought me to see it when I was a boy. I was sure the sculptor must have met the Buddha in person.
When I was a boy, my family traveled here to make an offering for the new year. That's when Enjo and I decided to become monks. I used to know what I fought for.
We fight for a home.
Maybe so.
Maybe so. Norio fights for vengeance. Charm of well-being 2. Nice. Alright, what's next on the list, Norio? What little misadventure you got for me today? Oh, you're just ditching me? Oh, okay. I see how it is. Where are you going?
My lord!
I'm right here.
Norio, have you spoken with the monks?
Their resolve is growing, but they still fear the Mongols.
As they should. Where is everyone?
At the river, bathing, washing clothes. Who's that coming to the temple? Look, a Mongol who wants to die.
He's alone. See what he wants first.
The Ghost, and the brother of the Guardian. I have a message for you.
Speak.
The Ghost and the monks have defied the Khan's will. Surrender, and we spare this place. Refuse, and all will burn.
We will never surrender.
Then you will die.
Yeah, this is the mission that glitched the heck out on PS4. I remember even this cutscene was glitched out quite a lot.
The monks by the river. They don't have time to reach shelter.
Then we'll be their shelter.
I can't. The Buddha, the Abbot's Sutra.
Are they worth more than the monks' lives? I can't save them alone.
Centuries of learning reside in this temple. I can't let it burn.
But you'll let the monks burn.
I will die for this temple. Do what you have to.
Then stay here. I'll find the monks at the river and bring them back.
The end of suffering. Pain without love, pain. I can't get enough pain. I like it rough. I forget the rest of the lyrics. If it wasn't for pain, I'd feel nothing at all, or something like that. That is the only song I know by 3 Days Grace. That is actually the first song I ever put on my first iPod. When I was like 10.
Mongols coming! Get away from the river!
Right, they come from this direction. Can I use the bomb? Yeah. Sorry, horses! Just throw a firecracker down for no reason. Oh, please. Hey guys, can't we just be friends? You want my cell phone number? We could go out to, I don't know, Buffalo Wild Wings or something? I take it you guys don't like B-dubs, so maybe we could just go out to Chili's or something? Maybe an Applebee's? I don't know. I know plenty of great local places. Okay, we are dead. We gotta get up. No, 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 no. Too many swords in such a small place. Stop thrusting into me. I do not consent. Wow, they're all just hiding in there. I've never seen that. Oh, Norio's here. Lovely. You see, this is the second wave. When I did this mission on PS4, they just all came at once, and it was insane. Okay, this is a lot of guys, yeah. This would be easier if I had bombs, but I do not. I am shocked at how well the kunais are helping us here. Oh, yes! Man, I used the ghost stance on one guy! What a waste! Come on! I had the chance, and it was like, I only got it because of the kunais, which is kind of insane, and now I know how to get that pretty well, if I'm in a pinch. Okay, we're stocking up on bombs again, which is very nice. But man, we finally get to use the ghost stance again, and it's just on one dude. I can't believe it. None of you are invited to the next party. We'll DoorDash you some McDonald's instead.
Temples can be rebuilt. Lives can't.
We'll defend the monks at the pagoda.
Lead the way.
All of you, come with us.
Right, we're not done yet because there's still fight. That was kind of the part that really made this mission a bit of a tedious thing on the PS4. This went great. So far, we've killed everybody somehow. And on PS4, this was just a mess down there at the river. But yeah, there's a part 2 where we have to fight at the temple now. Homie, you're naked. I love how they're all just standing around waiting. They're like, oh, nobody's here, we'll just wait for someone to come home. Was that it? No, there's more guys coming in, okay. How many of you are there?
Won't hold out much longer.
Can you guys give me some space for a moment, please? Thank you.
I can't keep going.
Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. Give some kunais. 1 second. 1 second. Jin, can you use your item wheel? I know. 1 second. No, you jerk. Seriously, man. What is this? Like I said, this mission is not too fun. Well, it's fine. It's just difficult. They just throw so many guys. Okay, here's where we're going with this. That's not what I wanted. Oh, that's what I wanted to do right before Norio died. I'm glad I got to do it at least. Oi, 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 oi. So many men, I can't handle them all.
The Mongols lost badly here. They won't be eager to return.
The monks will never forget what you did for them.
I didn't fight alone, Norio.
No, but if I had not listened to you, many more would be dead.
What will you do now?
It's time I return to Cedar Temple.
We still need your Naginata to drive the invaders from our home.
You'll have it. And my temple will be a strong ally to you in the north.
I'll join you there.
Let's check the temple grounds.
And the Buddhas.
My brother earned the name Guardian when he saved this temple.
I wish we could have saved the statue.
The statue's final lesson. Save what we can, but know that everything passes away.
It's a worse statue when it's broken, but a better teacher.
I mean, you could probably just reattach that arm. No offense to your religious practices, guys, but maybe put the Buddha back up on the pedestal if you can before you start praying to it. That would make a little more sense. Yeah, it's just the arm. You can reattach that, guys. Right, so next, where are we going? What is this? Oh, this is one of the mythic tales. We got a mission for Ishikawa. Is there anything in the south? There are mythic tales down here. Yeah, there's nothing really down there aside from more mythic tales. The mythic tales are great. I kind of want to do those in like one big part of their own. I think we're gonna go to this Masako story. Oh, we do have a ghost dance we can use as well. Possibly, if we're able to pull it off. So, while we're on our way over to Masako's story, if it's actually for her and not something for Shimura again, I went and saw the new Nosferatu movie by Eggers. I believe it's Eggers, but I like calling him Eggers because that's how his name looks. He made The Lighthouse. He made a lot of great movies. He made The Witch, The Vavitch, The Lighthouse, The Huntsman, The Northman. I haven't seen that one. I forget what it's called exactly. I think it's The Northman. And he's made this. I think this is his either his fourth or fifth film. But yeah, this new Nosferatu movie, it is great. I recommend it if you can see it. It is not for children. It is not for the faint of heart. I don't recommend it to my parents because I think it's a bit too much for them. But and that's the thing. It's not like scary like jump out and scary. I don't watch movies like that. This is just like an immense amount of dread and just weird stuff. It's the best way I can describe it is that it's a lot. It is a lot. And this is a movie you need to sit down and just take it all in and then have your thoughts afterwards. Just let it happen and see how you feel about it at the end. It is a lot. I really, really, really enjoyed it, though. Oh, I vaguely remember this mission. Yeah, we gotta meet her down there. This is one of my favorite spots in the game, unironically. I don't know if we can jump down without dying, so we're gonna jump through the water. Yeah, this temple and this is stuff I would kill to see this kind of scenery and environment in real life. Stuff like this. And I'm aware that there are like giant Buddha statues like this in Asia. There's a couple. I think there's one in like maybe Pakistan or something. I know that there's one in Indonesia. There's a few in China that are just... There are a few of these giant Buddha statues in China that are insane. They are massive skyscraper statues. They are... Google like the biggest Buddha statues in the world and just look at what is actually out there. It is kind of insane. I would love to see one of these in real life. But yeah, this is one of my favorite temples in this game. I just love this location. Masako, hey!
Masako, what's wrong?
A man named Kajiwara recruited the men who killed my family. His name is on the list. He lives in this prefecture. That monk knows where, but he won't tell me.
Junshin means well. I'll talk to him.
Hey man, could you just tell her where she is so she doesn't kill you?
Junshin, it's good to see you.
And you, Lord Sakai.
Lady Masako and I are looking for Kajiwara. You know where he is.
She accused him of terrible things. I fear for his life if she finds him.
Asako has good reason to believe he recruited the men who killed her family.
He would never do that. He is a humble fisherman, a loving husband and father. I think she is blinded by rage.
Jushin, I need to talk to him.
As long as it is just talking.
The Family Man. You know you're gonna have a nice, happy story segment when the first title card is of a bloody knife.
Kajiwara's hut is on the beach.
Oh, I think I do, like, remember this actual story beat.
We'll take the road to the coast.
This is not a happy episode. This is not a happy part.
Thank you for your help, monk.
Just so rude.
Can't imagine what
Thanks
he
for
would
your
do
help,
that I
monk.
didn't. He doesn't even try to hear me. It's like talking to a stone.
I think he's afraid of you.
Yeah.
Afraid? Why?
She's a little psychotic.
You can be intimidating.
Jin, putting it lightly for me.
In our world, that is not a bad thing. We're hunting a cruel and vicious man. He was a retainer for our clan, dependable and skilled, but quick to anger. We excused his behavior until the day I caught him beating his wife and daughter.
Oh.
Coward. Hurting his own family.
Yeah, that's not good.
I offered his wife and daughter refuge in our house. Within a day, they'd gone back to him.
It's not always easy, especially when you think they'll change.
This path should take us to the beach. We'll leave the horses to avoid being seen.
We should approach with caution. I don't want to put Kajiwara's family at risk. That must be Kajiwara's fishing hut. The Mongols found it.
They may have already killed him and his family.
There's a chance they're still alive. Let's go.
Show me your skill. Hold on, samurai.
One, two, three. Ah. Yes, game, I know. I need to get back up here. Nope. Man, Jin really does get launched pretty far sometimes. Together!
I don't see any more Mongols.
Let's check the house for Kajiwara and his family.
Nah, they're dead. They're gonna be so dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're dead.
This blade is covered in blood.
It doesn't look like a Mongol weapon.
It's a fisherman's tool.
Oh, he killed his family himself, didn't he?
This must be Kajiwara's wife and daughter.
I always feared this would be their fate.
Maybe the Mongols killed them?
Then where is Kajiwara's body?
New rolls of cloth.
Not cloth. Silk, more than a humble fisherman could afford.
Masako, footprints. Leading away from the hut. What if Kajiwara survived?
Ran like a coward.
Let's follow the footprints.
Kajiwara!
Lady Masako! The Mongols attacked my wife and daughter.
Quiet, snake! We know you killed them.
Out of love. Better me than the Mongols. It's what they wanted.
You sick...
Jin! You recruited the assassins who killed my family. Who hired you? Tell me, and I will end you lovingly, like you did your wife and daughter.
All I know is, he understood.
Understood what?
How it feels to be ruined by you. How I was driven to poverty. The toll it took on my family.
I couldn't stand to hear another word.
Everything he said was a lie.
Except about being ruined by me. I know Sadao felt the same way.
The conspirators are bonded by hate. The attack on your clan was personal.
Organized by a rival samurai with a deep grudge. But I can't think of who.
You'll find him.
We still have business in Toyotama. I'll find you when I know more. Thank you for your help, Jin.
That's my Kage.
It seems today that all you see is violence in movie and sex on TV. But where are those good old-fashioned values of which you used to rely? Totally off key there, but... Lucky he's a family guy. Lucky there's a brand new, positively can do. All it, ba 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 ba, laugh and cry. I haven't watched Family Guy in like a decade. I don't know the lyrics to the theme song. Yeah, I don't care for Family Guy. I just thought it was like the Family Man, the Family Guy. You know, you see, there's a joke there. There's a joke. God, I'm trying to think, like, I stopped watching, like, I watched a little bit of Family Guy as, like, a teenager. I thought it was alright. It wasn't, like, I've never really been into the quote-unquote adult humor cartoons, like Rick and Morty, Family Guy. God, what are some other ones? Like, Venture Brothers, I think, is one. I'm trying to think like Adult Swim kind of cartoons. Like The Simpsons is great. The Simpsons is honestly the best one out of any of them still. And even then, watch early Simpsons. Later Simpsons is not as good. But like early Simpsons is fantastic. Like the first couple seasons is just so good. Very good. It's very good comfy TV. The same way like Adventure Time is very good comfy TV. Gravity Falls is good comfy TV. Doctor Who is great comfy TV. I'm just trying to think like that's the thing. I'm so like out of like what are some of those crappy... That's the thing, they're like adult cartoons, but they're incredibly stupid. So, to me, they're not even adult cartoons. They're just like, you know, vulgar cartoons, I guess? Because it's just like... I thought Rick and Morty Season 1 was fine when it came out because it was a little different than everything else that had come out at the time. And now everything is just Rick and Morty, like that weird Star Trek cartoon show, and... Blah. I hate that stuff. But, yeah, I don't watch TV in the first place, but I also just, like, don't really like South Park. Like, I don't like South Park. Beavis and Butthead, I don't like either, but there are a few memes out of that I think are kind of funny. All I hear in this game is just some dude up there screaming his ass off. Yeah, I just do not care about TV shows like that. Just that lowbrow South Park. I forget what the name of that cartoon from Fox was, where it's just like a really short, smart, rich kid or something with brown hair and glasses. Alan something, I think it was. And like other Seth MacFarlane projects like Cleveland Show and American Dad. I don't care about stuff like that. It's just not my comedy. I don't find that stuff super funny. It can be funny because of how stupid it is, but I just don't really like it or care about it too much. King of the Hill has its moments. I would say out of any of these shows, King of the Hill has probably some of my highest respect, I guess you could say. Like, Hank's a good character, and a lot of the stories are structured in the same way of a show like Seinfeld, where it's just regular people thrown into a really, really stupid, bizarre situation sometimes, and sometimes not. Sometimes it's just like totally normal day-to-day things that are just kind of exaggerated to be stupid. But yeah, I don't watch a whole lot of television, so I don't have too much of an opinion on it, aside from I just don't really care for that kind of comedy. It's just, frankly, it's just too stupid for me. What is going on over here? I just hear people screaming. Okay, so we got some straw hats. Quite a few, actually.
Sounds like something over there. Fight me!
Ooh. Is there anyone above me? No? I don't know what that is. I think that's a chime.
What was that?
No. Aw, man. I wanted to sneak attack. Three on one, huh? Four. 5. How many more? We got a 6. We got a lucky number 6 out here. Yep, we do. There he is. He's over there on the left. Right, we're gonna use a bomb, which is very unusual to use on Straw Hats. Wow. 2 of them lived. Yeah, the bombs were very, very good. I hear a fox somewhere. It's so... wow, I can hear it from all the way over there.
Hello?
Here.
1 second. I have to check the basement. There's nothing here. Okay. Miss who is dying. Yes, what's your problem?
Save your strength.
My lord. Help.
Why did the Ronin attack?
I don't know. They forced the men here to go with them. They took my husband, Oda.
Do you know where they went?
They talked about going to a gorge in the north. Please, save my Oda.
A final request.
She must mean Hollow Gorge. Thieves use it for smuggling. and selling slaves.
First things first, we're gonna go to this fox. Where does the little fox go? Is it Umugi Cove? Looks like the fox is gone. Oh wow, we need to go all the way up there. I've been, prior to Christmas, I've been watching through all of the Disney live and live CGI, as I'm terming them, movies that I have not seen in the past decade. So that includes things like the live movies that they've been putting out, because I'm a big Disney guy. I've always been a big Disney guy. But there's been a lot of the live movies of recent that I've just not watched, mainly just out of thinking that they're bad from what I've heard. And I'm watching through them all to see myself what their actual condition is. And a lot of them are either very meh, fine, or totally just batshit. How is this made? How is this movie? How does this exist? So I've spent a couple weeks at this. And I have worked through this. Yeah, this is things like the remakes that they've been making the past 10 years. This is just the live action movie things like the Mary Poppins sequel that they made or whatever they did. I saw Saving Mr. Banks a long time ago. I'm not going to rewatch that. I thought it was fine. But I watched Christopher Robin, which was bad, in my opinion. It's got a lot of script issues, just a ton of script issues. To the point where the movie itself actually points out some of those script issues and tries to play them off as jokes. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is just a bad screenplay, and they know this. Okay. So, like, Ewan McGregor is fine in the movie. He gets a little shortchanged, once again, as he tends to in his roles, but he did fine. I'm not going to lecture about this whole thing, because if you saw the notes in my phone on me writing stuff down about my critiques of these movies or just praises or any of the such, all my notes, it would be probably a 30-page book. So, I'm going to try and run through a few of these. So, Alice Through the Looking Glass is fine. It is ugly in a weird way, but also it works. It has very high rewatchability, in my opinion. A lot of the cinematography is not great. The script is not great, but it's kind of fun in a dumb way. It's like a 80s B-movie fantasy movie. And I tend to be a fan of those. Movies like Willow, things like that are just like, they're fantasy films, but they're not super great. There's a lot of charm to them, and to me that makes them very rewatchable, so in a way I think they're pretty good. Alice Through the Looking Glass kind of has that. It's a completely pointless movie. The premise of the movie is that it's a full movie based off the fact that there was a 10-second cutscene about the Mad Hatter's family in past in the first movie from like 2008 or 9 or whatever. So it's a completely pointless movie, but it's very rewatchable in my opinion. Out of the movies I've watched, the best one so far has been the BFG, which is surprising because it is so far Steven Spielberg's worst financially performing movie. Beauty and the Beast, the live-action remake, was fine. The Lady and the Tramp remake was fine. What else was there? The Aladdin remake was terrible. I don't recommend that. The Pete's Dragon remake was actually pretty good. I wouldn't care to rewatch it. That's the thing. Most of these movies I don't really ever care to rewatch. But they're not the worst thing. They're just very pointless. Yeah, the Pete's Dragon remake was better than I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be really bad. Next on my list to watch is the Lion King remake. I've not watched that yet. The two worst movies, I will say this, the two worst movies, and I'm very surprised about this, but the Pinocchio remake from 2022 from Disney that came out the same year as Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, which is one of my favorite movies. The Disney remake is an abomination of cinema, and I recommend you watch it to laugh your ass off at the decisions they made in this movie. Here's the thing. Watch Del Toro's Pinocchio first, and then watch Robert Zemeckis' Pinocchio for Disney. Robert Zemeckis, I don't believe, is a human anymore. He can't be a human after making this movie. It's just Tom Hanks talking to himself. He talks to another human for literally a minute at the very beginning of the movie when someone walks into his shop to ask him something. And he's like, no, go away, go away. And he walks out the door. And the rest of the movie, he doesn't talk to anybody. Everything else in the movie is CGI that he talks to. They made Pinocchio somehow creepier physically in the movie than in Guillermo del Toro's. He like moves around more inhumanly with his puppetness. And Tom Hanks, he harasses the cat, Figaro, with Pinocchio before he becomes, like, a real boy. Tom Hanks this is the most unhinged and insane I've ever seen Tom Hanks in a role, so I recommend it for that. He just talks to himself through the whole movie, harasses his pets, runs around chasing after Pinocchio, kind of in a delirious state. About halfway through the movie, he's kind of thrown aside, and you then just get to see him at the end of the movie with Monstro showing up. And Pinocchio, comedically, one of the best jokes in the whole movie is that Pinocchio, literally just as he's approaching Geppetto, just recites the whole movie over again, verbatim. And it's nuts. It's really, really nuts. They added this girl character into the movie at Stromboli's... Now I'm just doing movie talk right now, the same I do with my brother. I watched this with my brother because he wanted me to see it with him because he's a massive Pinocchio fan, and he's seen this movie before I did when it came out. And, yeah, he wanted to see my reaction to a lot of this stuff. And they added this girl into the movie, which I'm sure Zemeckis wanted to be some sort of, like, cute human moment of some type. They made it so wrong and bad. So they introduced this girl character. She has a wooden leg, and in the movie she's delusional into making her, like, she tells herself that she is a human marionette. This is delivered in a manner that makes you think that she is psychotic or needs some help in some way. And she has a weird thing for Pinocchio. This is where it gets really weird. And you start to question Zemeckis as a director really badly. They probably tried to make this some sort of cutesy, like, oh, Pinocchio's not alone kind of thing, or like, oh, this is a cute between some girl and like a fantasy puppet thing. No. No. It went so wrong. I had to ask my brother while I'm watching this. I'm like, am I seeing this? Is it? And he's just like, nope, just keep watching. They made her very predatory, and it's very weird. It's really weird. She's like into Pinocchio in a weird way that I just hope to God Zemeckis did not intend, because this lady needs a court order to stay away from our little child wooden boy. It's really, really weird. And I'm watching this movie and her acting and the way that the whole scene is played out and shot and everything, and I'm just like, what the hell am I watching? And yeah, so there's a very weird sequence at Stromboli himself is very brief. He's fine. He's forgettable. This new character they threw in made everything so much worse and uncomfortable. And then she comes back later towards the end of the movie, and it's like, no, just keep her away from him. Keep her away from our little homunculus child who needs to live his life as a weird little freak himself. So, watch it. I recommend watching it if you want to see a goddamn terrible movie. I think it's only on Disney Plus right now, so if you have it, give it a shot. Maybe. I am sorry I am recommending this monstrosity on you, but I kind of must, in my duty, do that. And when you're watching it, think about when you see Tom Hanks, think about Tom Hanks in the real world scenario of what he's doing in the movie. If you've seen The Hobbit or know anything about the Hobbit movies that came out a decade ago, many people know and have seen the footage of Ian McKellen literally breaking down crying on set. Top tier, top percent of actors on this planet at the moment. Please let him live more years. I'm going to be so sad when he dies. And he literally breaks down on set, on footage, in the green hellscape of green screens for the Hobbit hole that they used during the production of that movie. He just breaks because he is having to act without literally any contact of humans to play off of or environment to play off of. He may as well be in an insane asylum's white room, strapped in a suit, trying to do his role. And he knows that, and he is sobbing. He's like 70 at the time. It's nuts to watch that footage and just not be incredibly sad for the guy. And that this is what movies are now. So think of that footage. Either go watch that footage. I recommend it. It's on YouTube. Go watch that footage. Be sad for Ian McKellen and his circumstances. And then watch the Pinocchio movie and put that in perspective for Tom Hanks and what role he is doing in this movie. And you will very well understand just like how kind of pathetically sad, but also just like why the acting is like so unhinged. It's a whole thing. I'm just shocked that this is why I'm like, Zemeckis is not a human anymore. His recent movie output has not been great. But this movie is just like, I don't think this man is even a living human anymore. I think he's just like a weird soul that's in a husk of a body. Which is a real shame. But yeah. That actually is not the worst movie I saw. That is the most insane and unhinged one I saw. It's the second worst movie I saw. The worst movie I saw that I honestly don't have a whole lot to say in a funny manner, in much more of just a literal, this movie is terrible manner, is the Dumbo remake that came out in 2019. It's Tom Hanks, not Tom Hanks, it's Tim Burton. And between the Alice Through the Looking Glass movie and the Dumbo movie, I now know very well that Tim Burton has a weird fetish for piss yellow filters in anything that isn't his fantasy world. Like his styling, his gothic whatever. The stuff that has been ruined by the CGI that he's been using the past 20 years, it used to be pretty damn good, and now it all just looks like carnival shit, and it doesn't look very good in my opinion. But anything that isn't that, in like real life, this is like, oh, the movie starts off with like a weird CGI set in Florida, and it's all just got this piss yellow filter over it. Alice Through the Looking Glass starts off in a CGI London, and it has a piss yellow filter over it. It just looks ugly. It looks like it's in the Unreal Engine from the mid-2000s. And for some reason, that's just a style choice he has chosen. And it's consistent. It has happened in at least 2 of the movies I've now watched of his of the past 10 years, and he just does this. So I'm just like, okay, he has a weird thing for this. Great. It looks terrible. The Dumbo movie itself is not super, it's nothing. It's not funny, it's not fun, it's just a very big waste of time. I don't recommend it. A lot of questionable decisions on the script. The CGI isn't good. Danny DeVito had one funny moment, and that was the fact that he pulled a Hercules in the movie. For some reason, I don't know if it was improv or what, or Disney asked him to do it. For some reason, he just rips off a Phil line from Hercules. He says, "Rule number 1!" Something. It's like, keep your head down or something like that. I forget. But he pulls a Phil from Hercules for some reason. It was funny for the moment, but that's it. The movie itself is not good. Don't watch it. Please don't watch it. Save yourself the 2 hours.
They passed this way, but headed east.
Do you know where?
They mentioned some cliffs near the river.
I know that place. Take supplies from the camp and get to safety.
There's not even the weird psychedelic elephant scene in the movie. They replaced it with, like, Dumbo being amused at bubbles that morph into elephants in the air, and that's about it. It's not good. I don't know who the actress is, the lead female actress. She's older. I think she's in, like, her 40s now or something. She was pretty cute in the movie. But it's just like, yeah, don't watch it. So where are we going? That way. So my pilgrimage continues. What do I have left? Let me pull up my list real quick. I have The Lion King next. Oh my god, I'm scrolling through the list right now, and Aladdin's notes are so nuts. I'm not even going to talk about Aladdin. It wasn't the worst. It wasn't the worst, but it was close. I got Lion King next. I have the Mulan live-action movie. I have Cruella. I have Peter and Wendy, which is a Peter Pan remake, which is another Disney Plus exclusive. I have the Little Mermaid remake. I have Maleficent 2, which I forgot existed. And apparently some of my friends have told me that it is close to being as unhinged as Pinocchio. Apparently one of the 3 fairy godmothers, like, commits suicide in it. And I'm like, what? What? What do you mean? So, Maleficent 2 is kind of up there with my anticipation of, oh, this is going to be another fever dream, isn't it? And then at the end of it is a movie that was recommended to me that I completely forgot existed, so I threw it at the end of it, is the live-action Cinderella remake. I forgot that happened. So that's what I have left. There's also Mufasa, which came out just a couple weeks ago, and I will eventually see it because I still have to watch the Lion King remake, but I would rather watch the 3rd Sonic movie, and I'm glad I have seen Nosferatu, because Nosferatu is probably going to be the best new movie I will have seen in the next half year, at least. I don't know what's coming out next year. Oh wow, these guys haven't even noticed me.
All dead. Should free the men.
They never stood a chance, my lord.
So, to wrap up this Disney movie talk, and the movie talk, I guess, in general. Yeah, the Disney live-action CGI, remake, original stuff, anything like that, is overall, from my opinion, as a Disney fan, it's all very pointless. You don't need to see any of this garbage. Is it offensive? No, not really. Is it good? No, not really. It's just stuff that exists to satisfy a committee, I guess. Most of it isn't bad, but it's just like, this doesn't need to exist. It really just doesn't. It's really, like, you're just like, well, you could watch it. It's fine for, like, a watch once, but you would have a better time watching the original. That really is it. It's just like, these exist. They don't need to exist. The originals are still better. Are they offensive? No, none of these piss me off or anything. It's just like, only a couple of them are, like, laughably terrible. And then the rest just are products. They're just really cynical. I don't know. It's the most bland productions I think I've seen in a while. And that's the thing. Watching these back to back is allowing me to, like, properly gauge what is Disney's thought process making this stuff. Because I've been raised on Disney stuff, so I know what their creative cartoon and, like, animation output is like. Watching all this live action stuff is just like, I don't know what the market is for this. A lot of these movies, I don't like. The BFG, that's supposed to be a kids movie. It's not a kids movie, in my opinion. It's very much like a kids. It's too boring to be a kids movie. It's a fine production. It's one of the best productions out of this whole thing. But if I were a kid and my parents put this on for me, I would be bored out of my mind. I found amusement in it in some of the creative decisions Spielberg gave it, and the story isn't bad. The story is pretty fine. It's just a lot of adults and other people talking and stuff throughout the whole thing. So it plays off more like a weird fantasy drama than anything. So, like, even for the best movie out of these, in my opinion, I would say that it's like, this is a kids movie that shouldn't be watched by kids, but by adults, is the weird way of putting it. A lot of these are not movies I could find kids really finding any interest in. Even as an adult, viewing these, I'm viewing these through, like, an academic study, critical. I'm taking notes through all this and judging what the directors and the script are doing and all that kind of stuff, and the actors. And I'm just like, these are so pointless. These are such really pointless productions.
They never stood a chance, my lord.
You're safe now.
Thank you, my lord. These Ronin deserve death.
They killed innocent people at the inn.
I recognize some of them. They used to serve Clan Yarikawa.
Survivors of the rebellion, and still traitors to their own people.
There are more of us nearby. The Ronin took Hoa, Hyoe, and Oda.
Then Oda's alive. If any were killed here, tend to the bodies, and then go somewhere safe.
So yeah, go watch some good movies. Go watch Aladdin, the cartoon version. Watch the animations of all these things, except for Pete's Dragon. The original Pete's Dragon sucks ass. Don't watch it. I was surprised that this live-action remake one was actually better. It's not a musical, but that's kind of the part that really sucks about the cartoon one, weirdly enough.
Fight team!
I really was expecting that Pete's Dragon remake to be terrible, and it actually wasn't. Weirdly enough, if you know your movies from A24, since they're kind of like a hot cinema nerd thing at the moment, I guess. I personally really enjoy The Green Knight. I haven't seen many A24 movies in general, just because I don't have like any weird loyalty to production studios. I'm much more like a, okay, is this actually going to be a good movie per movie kind of thing? But the director for The Green Knight, which is a great movie, I enjoy it, is the same director who made the Pete's Dragon remake. Here's actually a good way to put it. It's like Disney commissions decent or well-known directors who just aren't doing anything at the moment. They're like, "Hey, you're not doing anything. Do you want to get paid? We have this IP. Can you make it into a movie?" It literally is kind of like that if you think about it. Because a lot of these directors, like, Tim Burton didn't give a shit about Dumbo. He hated the Dumbo movie himself, pretty much. But, and, like, I doubt Zemeckis was even, like, mentally conscious while making the Pinocchio movie. Yeah, so it's just like, I'm aware that the guy who made The Green Knight wrote the script and directed the Pete's Dragon movie, which is probably why it's still alright and is better than a lot of these other ones. But it's just, yeah. If there's a director who's available, they'll give him an IP and ask him to write a script for it. Come on, man. All right. And since we're still on the topic of Disney, my brother got the Kingdom Hearts collection for PlayStation 4 for Christmas. I have already owned those for, well, since they came out. It's been like almost 10 years at this point since those came out, I think. But he's been in a Kingdom Hearts mood. He has played a few of them on the DS and such, but he played through Kingdom Hearts 3 recently, and it was like, I want to go back and play through all the rest of them, and he got that for Christmas. And right now I'm busy fixing his PS4 for him because the fan inside it died. He has my original PlayStation 4 unit. When I got that, it was a Batman Arkham Knight bundle. So it's an OG PS4. I gave it to him years ago. I've fixed it twice. This is the second time to replace the fan inside of it. The biggest design flaw with PlayStation units, in my opinion, is just the fans tend to die over time. It's not even like they get clogged up and dusty and such. They just tend to burn themselves out. So I have the PlayStation 4 disassembled in another room and covered and all that, waiting for the replacement fan to come in from Amazon to then finish fixing his PlayStation 4 so he can play some Kingdom Hearts.
My lord.
I'm really curious how Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to go. I've never played any Kingdom Hearts on the channel, but I'm a big Kingdom Hearts fan. I haven't beaten Kingdom Hearts 3. I own it. I never beat it. But I'm really curious how Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to go, because it's kind of in development hell at the moment, as expected, and the art direction for it looks drastically and way different than anything the series has done. I'm really curious how many fingers Disney has stuck in it again, like they did with 3. I'm just, I hope it's fine at least. I'm not expecting a whole lot out of it. It's kind of funny. Kingdom Hearts 3 was in that weird position of like Half-Life 3 for about 10 years or so, where everybody thought it was never going to happen, and then it happened, and people were like, it's fine. It wasn't an insane phenomenon like Kingdom Hearts 2, like the original Kingdom Hearts or Kingdom Hearts 2 was. Kingdom Hearts 3 was just kind of, it's fine.
My lord, please, you must hurry to the inn. My wife was wounded.
I spoke to her.
Is she?
Her final thoughts were of you.
Oh no. My poor sweet wife.
Her death was avenged. These Ronin will never hurt anyone again.
Thank you, my lord. I need to see her one last time and say goodbye.
Charm of Destruction. Anyway, alright, so I have monologued now quite a bit about the movies and Disney and blah 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 blah. Bazinga. There is the castle, which we cannot access yet. Right, so how long have I been? Okay. I want to do maybe 1 or 2 more missions. I'm kind of tempted to do that one at Umugi Cove. Ghosts from the Past. We're going to do this one with Masako and then maybe this one with Ishikawa. I want to do this one with Masako next, though.
Not apologies.
Perhaps the farmers know. Lord Sakai, I am worried about her.
Junshin, what was that about?
Lady Masako is looking for someone. She is angry I couldn't help.
Like you helped with Kajiwara the fisherman?
Did you ever find him?
Yes, after he killed his wife and daughter.
How could I be so foolish?
My friend can be harsh, but she speaks the truth.
This time, I truly do not know who she's after.
You have nothing to fear. I'll speak with her.
Thank you, Lord Sakai. And also for ridding this farmstead of Mongols. Now we can rebuild.
These people are lucky to have you. Be well.
The Thief. I've been talking so much my voice is starting to go out. I can't hit my lower register. In a world. Nope. In a world. Yeah. I can't hit. Ooh, if I just relax my throat a little bit more, then I can get it. Ah, there it is. There's the register. Right. So, Masako, how are you?
Did the farmers know who you're looking for?
Someone on the list. A thief.
Is not on the list.
Find them.
I need to handle it myself.
The farmer said they left with armed men.
Mercenaries.
Professional killers.
They could complicate things. I can use your help, but I need your discretion.
You can count on it.
The farmers said they went toward the bridge outside the farmstead. It's this way.
Who is this thief?
She looted Clan Adachi's estate after the attack. Stole valuable heirlooms, personal items. What makes it worse is that Mai was our former servant. 3 years ago, my husband caught her stealing. He wanted to have her flogged. I did what I could for her, but she had to go.
It almost sounds like you miss her.
She was a dear friend. Her betrayal stings more than the others. There she is.
With the mercenaries. Let's move in. Quietly.
I'm going to sell everything. I'm just waiting for the right time.
Too late. He'll sell those heirlooms himself. Now take us to them.
I'll pay you to leave them with me.
You have no money.
I have this comb. It's gold, with pearl inlay. That was a gift.
It might fetch a fair price.
No. We have our heads. Enough of this. Take us to the heirlooms.
We don't need the mercenaries alive for questioning. Just her. The more of them we eliminate, the easier it'll be to recover what's yours.
Just don't be seen, or they might hurt her.
Oh, are you kidding me? I want to go in there and just throw like a bomb in their face. Defeat the Ronin without being... Oh, I forgot. Yeah, this is a stealth mission through the grass.
Careful. You'll be in the open. Find cover.
We have to wait for them to, like, break off or something, I think. Yeah, this one's breaking off.
I'll take him.
Once there was a girl who worked in a tea house. Her life was hard and had no cutter. One day, a monk from far away came to the tea house, and the two fell instantly in love.
Wait a minute. We've been followed!
I'm guessing I was supposed to chain eliminate in that sequence when I hit just to kill the one dude.
Careful. You'll be in the open. Find cover.
You know, I wonder if you could actually do this without having to, like, you know, stealth in the grass, because they don't seem to turn around at any point on their own.
Look, he's distracted.
I'll take him.
Hey guys, I'm with you. just follow them standing up the whole time. So far so good.
Sakai, step back. The monk's monastery. But the monk saw her coming and hid.
Okay, what do I have here? I have no bombs, so we are going with arrows. If Jin will swap to it, thank you. Why won't you die? Thank you. Right in the eye. Man, how many of you are there? You see, this is why I'm using the arrows, is just because it would take so long to duel each one of these guys one by one. Alright. Oh, I'm sorry. I set you on fire.
Jin, I need to speak with Mai.
I'm here if you need me.
You stole my family's heirlooms for those murderers. How could you betray me?
I didn't. You betrayed me. Turned me away.
I saved you. My husband wanted you flogged. He knew.
Then you should have left with me.
I was the lady of Clan Adachi. And you were a thief.
I still love you.
Then tell me who you serve. He killed my family.
And he'll kill me.
I won't let him touch you.
I'll take you to your family's things.
We know the man you work for is a samurai.
I don't know his name. Never saw his face. He communicated only through notes. He knew about us, my lady.
How?
I don't know. He said he knew what it was like to love you. That he understood my pain.
Masako.
Mai was my only... has been the only...
He was anxious about the heirlooms. Then suddenly they get broken.
He's eager to sell them.
Their value is purely sentimental. He won't get the money he seeks.
Then perhaps he has no intention of selling. It's possible they're personal to him too.
He was possessive in his notes. Spoke as if they were his.
The heirlooms belong to no one but my family. I am the only one who remains.
Your heirlooms are in the brush.
Jin, will you gather them? I need to say goodbye.
How much you think she's gonna kill her? I forget. I honestly don't know if she's gonna kill her or not. The Adachi family flute. Oh, she didn't kill her.
Thank you.
Where's Mai?
She's gone home. Jin, I want you to know, I'm not...
You don't owe me an explanation.
I cared for my husband. But I cared for Mai, too.
You still do?
I think I always will.
The man we hunt has feelings for you.
Other than my husband and Mai, I've had no romances, no admirers.
He could have been lying, feigning sympathy to gather recruits.
I just don't know who would do that.
We'll keep searching. It's only a matter of time.
My work in Toyotama isn't finished. Meet me when you can.
Charm of bludgeoning. Okay. That's a very specific charm to get after a mission like this. That's weird. Anyway, so something else that's going on in the background with me is that I have sourced a few. This is just me and my like photography stuff, since that is essentially what my life is dedicated to. I've sourced some very rare and unusual Japanese specific, regionally specific film from a guy out of Osaka. And I'm very curious to research, like, examine, do a lot more thorough research when I finally get them. They probably won't be here for... I know one of them should be here in a few days, but the other ones, they probably won't appear for another week or so. And I've also sourced... I did a lot of research, like, 2 nights ago, and I found someone in Foshan in China who is selling, or I think the roman is, that's the thing, I don't speak Chinese. I understand Chinese way less than Japanese. Japanese I have a pretty good grip upon. Like, for example, when you're saying some Japanese words, and it's very specific, it's very, like, you kind of have to really know Japanese to kind of know the gist of when to use it or when not to, but a lot of Japanese words don't verbally use the word you, well, the letter U. So, some words like uzumaki, yes, you would say the U in there, but a word like Asakusa, like the Asakusa region, city, it's a city, it's not a region. The Asakusa district and city of part of Tokyo, you wouldn't like, you could say it, but you're going to kind of come off more as like a tourist to the locals if you do. The proper pronunciation of it is Asakusa. You just minus the U that's in the word. Because if you say Asakusa, you're going to look like a tourist when it's just Asakusa. So there are some nuances with Japanese that are interesting. Anyway, I'm getting off on a different tangent with that. So, yeah, I have a few rare films of rolls of film that are going to be arriving for me. From Japan, since I got off on the tangent of the Chinese one. From Japan, it's a roll of Fuji Presto. That is a line of film that was never given to the American or Western audiences back in the late 90s, early 2000s. A lot of people online say it's some weird kind of rebranding of Neopan SS. And it to my research, it really isn't. It's like its own little brief subline that lasted like a year or two. So I'll do a lot more thorough research on that when I get it. And that's the thing. This is all materials that I'm using for art, but I also like to do the historical searching aspect of that because history was my major. So, yeah, I've got that. I've got a weird Konica film that's coming. I also have a very old Konichiroku film from Konica from the 70s, one of their Sakura rolls. I don't know if the film's going to be usable. I've used way older film. I've used film dating back to late 40s, early 50s, after doing a lot of math and chemistry to figure out how to get this stuff to essentially revive itself to be usable today. But yeah, the Sakura color film, I don't know if it'll be usable. If it smells like Vinegar Syndrome, I'm just gonna keep the canister in the box as little things for my office. And that really kind of is the crux. It's like, if it smells like Vinegar Syndrome, then I'm probably not going to be able to use it. I have already kind of calculated the math for what should be its usable range. If it isn't a usable, if it seems like it's in a usable state, in a physical matter kind of way, then I'm just going to use it for a photo, like a profile photo shoot. So more, just like a personal photo shoot. Not something that is like super important, nothing that's just a throwaway thing, just like, I'll do a photo shoot of myself with it and see how that turns out. And then the role coming from China is very interesting to me because I source things from all over the world. Last time I talked about this, I think, was during Assassin's Creed Valhalla when I was trying to source weird color paper film and X-ray film from Brazil. And I kind of opted not to because it seemed like they distribute to places in Europe, but I wanted to buy directly from them, and their purchasing methods were a little sketchy, I think is the way I put it. And I'm not really up for wiring money to some random film company that is fairly legit. They distribute to legitimate sources, but it's like, I'm not up for that wiring money thing, man. But there's a place in China that I believe they are a couple. They have a YouTube channel. I'm not really going to promote it. But they have a YouTube channel. They just seem to be a couple in China, in the Shenzhen, Hong Kong, Foshan area. And they run a YouTube channel that is mostly, it's for Chinese audiences. It's all spoken in Mandarin. And they are just camera enthusiasts, it seems. They seem very stereotypically like, we love film. We're gonna repackage our own boutique brand of Kodak Vision 3 stuff the same way a lot of this stuff, if you're in photography and all that, and you know things like Cinestill or Rito, things like their Amber series or anything like that, you know that all this film is just repackaged Kodak cinema stuff without their remjets on it so that they can be processed regularly. This talk probably means nothing to anybody who's listening to this right now, but this is just me, man. So they do that the same way tons of other people do for their own little, to make a quick buck and to kind of have a little bit of fun with their hobby in a financial sense, I guess. But the point of all this is that they had a film that I've never seen before. I did a lot of research before I tried buying it, and I did buy it. It's on the way. It's fine. So I think it's some type of duplication film with a low ISO. It's like ISO 12. And it's very fascinating to me because the film base itself has a green hue. And the only two films I'm aware of that have green hues, which this one cannot physically be either of them, is Tasma CP8R, which is a film that is it was exclusively distributed around the Caspian Sea in like Azerbaijan, Kazakhstan, southern Russia. It would have been made in Russia itself by Tasma. But it was for like that weird Central Asian market in the late 80s. Well, the mid to late 80s. It's a very, very obscure and very rare film formula that I personally love. I have quite an amount of it. It's good stuff. Very, very niche and weird stuff. So this new film cannot be that. I've already looked up the results from what the photos they shared of it, and like the ISO doesn't match at all. It's very strange. And then the only other green-hued base film that I'm aware of is Filmwashi D, which has been out of production for a few years now, and that is a aerial vegetation duplication film. But the problem is that ISO is 500. It's a very high ISO black and white film. This is an ISO 12, so it can't physically even be that. It's impossible. So I'm curious what this is. They say that it's manufactured in China itself, which means that it's probably made by either Yestar, or it could be made by some other medical company out there, because China's film. I'm just getting into a monologue about film, and that's just what I do. But so China's film photography market has been widening the past year. It crashed pretty spectacularly in the early 2010s. Most of the companies that made film for them domestically still exist. They just shifted into like medical and pharmaceutical stuff. And they have made film for themselves for medical purposes, like X-ray film and things like that. Sometimes the PRC government would ask for films for like surveillance and things like that. So it's like they've always still have had the ability to, but they haven't made like consumer marketed film for about a decade and a half almost. And everybody from like Lucky Film and Seagull has now rebranded to be Shanghai Seagull. Yestar just struck a massive contract with Fuji to acquire Kodak formulas. Weird enough, it's like a lot of Fuji's like baseline like 200 and 400 formulas now aren't made by Fuji anymore. They're subcontracted through Yestar to use Kodak formulas. It's weird, dumb business subcontracting stuff like that. So if you're using a Fuji film that is just a 200 or 400, as plain as regular as it is in the US, that's actually just Chinese subcontracted Kodak film. That's how that works, yeah. So, anyway, I'm assuming that this film that I just acquired, well, have bought, and will be here soon enough for me, I'm assuming that this film is just some random medical film from some random Chinese pharmaceutical company and chemical company. So I'm very curious about it. It's one of those things that's like, this is something nobody knows about. This is something that is rare. This is something that is extremely region specific. And I'm going to see what this is to the best of my abilities. Because gosh darn it, when you're in the deep end like me with this stuff, boy howdy do I want to see what this is. I want to know the secrets. I want to know, can you show me? I want to know about these strangers like me. Oh, that monologue took a lot of air out of me. I did some very decent, like, breath control while I gave that lecture. I'm normally terrible with that. I normally have, like, moments where I need to really breathe after just monologuing like that. Anyway, do I want to do any more missions? I'm kind of good right now, but I'd be fine doing a quick one. How long have we been at this? Over 3 hours. I need to eat food soon too. I'm not sure if I just want to do, like... We're going to do this mission at Amugi Cove, actually. The one with the lady who asks assistance of us. If we can fast travel there, please. Thank you. That was finicky. So, yeah, I'm doing a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff right now. Well, there's a lot of plans in the work right now. I also have gained access to a very weird helmet, like a mask, for somebody I know to wear for one of my photo projects. I'm going to have them wear this thing out in the woods, and I'm going to use some weird black and white film that I have, and we're going to make some weird dark art, and I really am excited for that. So that's going to be something that I do either in January or February. At the latest, I would probably be all right with March.
What's wrong?
My daughter's missing. I haven't seen her in days.
Could she have run away?
She wouldn't do that. Please, find her.
My mother was like you. Would stop at nothing to keep me safe.
Then you understand.
Where did you see her last?
At the dojo. I left early. She said she'd catch up, but she never came home.
I'll do what I can.
a thief of innocence.
Someone there should remember the girl.
My lord,
I'm looking for a girl named Kuma.
Girls, boys, chickens. I have it all. For the right price, call them whatever you like.
Fool.
Okay, that was weird.
I need to find a girl named Kuma.
I don't know anyone's name.
Do you know your name?
Leave me be.
I don't think he knows his name, guys.
Do you know a girl by the name of Kuma?
The merchant's daughter? Yeah, I know her. Haven't seen her in days, though.
I need to find her.
Sorry. Can't help you.
warrior, over here.
I know who you're looking for.
You know Kuma?
Yes, but we can't talk here. Follow me. I knew it was too good to be true.
Something's wrong. Her mother hasn't seen her in days.
I just want to say I'm very sorry for offloading all that photo, film, talk, and such. I tend to do that because that's always what's swirling up around in my head. So if I just let off all that stuff, and a lot of it was like tangential sentences that I didn't finish, I'm very sorry. That is my life. That is my trade. That is what I do. So it's a lot. It's as with Nosferatu, it's a lot.
Last I saw her, she was leaving with a man who promised her a job.
What kind of job?
Running an inn. She wanted to earn some money for her mother. Made me promise not to spoil the surprise.
Where's the inn?
Numanaka Inn, up the main road.
Oh, that's actually quite a ways away. I do like that when the character's just like, it's just up the road, and it's half the map away. I think it's that over there. The guiding, that seems to be it. The guiding wind is actually not, like, happening here. For some reason. Weird. My voice is also starting to fail, so I think this might be a good last mission. And what I mean by fail, it's not like it feels strained or anything. I can just feel it being thin. I can't like fluctuate it as much anymore. Well, I can, but you know, I can't hit those deeper registers. So my voice starts to thin out a bit and just kind of get stuck up here, you know?
Kuma should be here.
Come here and fight.
Wow, that was nice of you. Just scream die at me.
I'll put that sword to good use after you're dead.
Man, this guy really hates me. Oh, I thought I timed that right. Whatever.
Can't let him get away. Ha! Got it.
Okay, so there's guys upstairs. That's kind of weird. There's guys all the way down here. Oh, he's coming over here, so. The heck? Oh, it's the guy. He's still alive. He's crawling. Yeah, he's gonna die anyway.
Let her fight him.
All we need is one more and we get the ghost stance back. Oh, there's another guy. Well, lucky you. Your soul has been combined with mine to form a ghost stance. Time to dance as a ghost. You know, unless everybody's sleeping up here and just ruins my fun. They're ruining my fun.
Please. They forced me to do it. I never wanted to hurt anyone.
Forced you to do what?
Rob people.
Oh, that guy next to me's still asleep, actually.
On the roadside, calling for help. Most people would stop. Some wanted to help. Others.
It's over now. Let's get you home.
Homie, I just killed all of your guys in this room and you're just standing in the corner. You are the worst of the Mongol- Oh wait, no, you guys aren't Mongols, you're just regular guys. You are the worst thief in all of Japan. Do we just have to escape? Okay, we need to go out the back way. So. This way? Yeah, this way.
Kuma, mother.
This is foolish. Surrender, and you can live.
Girls, boys, chickens. I have it all.
It's this guy.
For the right price, call them whatever you like.
Time to end this.
I was gonna say, I think I still have my ghost stance. This guy's ready to go Kaioken. He just screamed like Goku. Okay, I wasn't expecting a duel at the end there, but the ghost stance actually kind of came in decently handy.
I'm glad I could help. How did you find us?
I followed you. Saw you talking to that Ronin. After you left, I approached him myself.
That was brave. Ronin are dangerous, unpredictable.
Nothing compares to the fear of losing your child.
I didn't think I'd ever see you again.
Charm of Ferocity. I am actually up for one more random side mission, not Ishikawa's. Jodi's archer aiding the Mongols. Screw it. Yeah, you can hear my voice is kind of getting crusty now. Screw it, we're gonna help Ishikawa with whatever he's got going on, so the next time we can keep doing those missions as they are. So, we haven't seen him in a while, I don't think. That's the thing, I'm not tired or anything. I've got the energy to keep playing this game. It's just my voice is giving out a bit. I haven't eaten in, I haven't eaten today. Okay, he's back this way. Oh, he's gonna be in this rock formation, isn't he?
Refugee camp. Sensei Ishikawa said he'd meet me here. He's not here. Maybe someone has seen him. I'm looking for a samurai, an archer.
The sensei headed toward the coast. He said you should catch up with him to join the hunt. And you'd know what that meant.
Also, I have a bit of a bad knee, so, like, sitting down for this long actually does hurt. My knee! Ah! Actually does hurt. Remember, kids, don't play football when you're a teenager. You will get injured, and it will never recover. Okay, he's out by the coast. Look, I may only be 155 pounds, but man, if I sit down too long, my knee starts to really hurt. The femboy physique does not help in physical harm you received 15 years ago.
Are you cowards?
Got him. Bazooka Joe is out. Who do we got left? And yeah, just don't play football. Football's fine to watch. Don't play football. You'll get hurt.
Hold still.
This is a miracle.
Go. Be well.
Please, this is for you.
I thought this was part of the story. No, it's just some random Mongols out here. Like, good, we got a point for that, but... What? Okay, I heard a Mongol horn go off way off behind us. That seems to actually be where Ishikawa is. There he is.
Sensei Ishikawa is in trouble.
Okay, we're gonna have to go up there because I can't get that guy. What are you doing thinking you can come up here and take me on?
Keep your head down.
You're wounded.
I'll survive.
You should have waited for me at the camp.
I had a lead on Tomoe. I couldn't risk losing her.
Were those her archers?
One of them shouted my name.
More on the way. Tend to your wound. I'll take them.
Okay. One more and we got a ghost stance. Oh yeah. And once again it was for one guy. That seems to be how it goes. Just use the ghost stance on one dude and you're done. Man.
Not bad, Sakai.
Not bad. It wasn't bad.
They had you surrounded.
Tomoe taught them well.
That's not why they outmaneuvered you.
If you have an insight, share it.
You didn't notice them because you were too focused on finding Tomoe.
Even I make mistakes, Sakai.
No, you don't. Except with her.
We should get moving.
What do you know about the camp?
Archers, for the most part. Tomoe has been seen with them on raids all over Akashima.
She won their trust.
She's a useful tool to divide and conquer, for now.
Tomoe betrayed you before she sided with the Mongols. But you never told me exactly what happened.
She used my teaching to help a band of assassins. They paid well.
It still doesn't explain why she attacked you.
Sakai, how does a samurai deal with an assassin?
You retaliated and attacked her.
I dealt with Tomoe as I would any common murderer.
She was your student.
I don't make exceptions, Sakai.
First, Hironori Nagawa. Now, Tomoe.
Don't be the next to disappoint me.
Is that a threat? Yeah, it's a threat. Oh.
What's that ahead?
It's
they
a
hunt people for sport.
Not sport. Practice.
They're ruthless.
Indulging violence weakens the warrior. Like too much food or drink.
You said Tomoe traveled to your dojo to study. What did she do before that?
Her mother belonged to a merchant family in Umugi. She never knew her father. Why do you ask?
Killing is not learned overnight, even for a prodigy with the bow.
She was born with a taste for bloodshed. More of Tomoe's work.
Their archers hunt the people of Akashima like dogs.
Tomoe and her allies are too hungry for violence. A killer masters a weapon. A samurai masters himself.
You've devoted your life to mastering the bow.
To the bow, yes. Not to killing.
Now you're splitting hairs.
I've tied a wounded man to my horse with a bowstring. Used an arrowhead to cut meat when I had no knife.
You're saying a bow is more than a weapon.
And a samurai is more than a killer.
If we can't win Tomoe back, we have no choice. We have to kill her.
I trained her. I share the blame for her actions. I will end this.
You only share the blame if you encouraged her thirst for violence.
I made her my student. I should have seen the darkness in her.
You didn't see it, and that scares you.
It bothers me. We're nearly there. We'll approach this like Fort Nakayama.
Observe the camp, look for weaknesses. Make a plan of attack.
That's right, Sakai. Look twice and shoot once. We will go on foot from here.
I hear them.
Damn it. Can't train archers.
Mongolian-style archery.
A hybrid. Tomoe is teaching them.
Training to fight samurai.
We will give them more to learn.
Retake the camp, then find out where she is.
The moment you attack, my arrows will strike home.
I did not want to call my horse over. I wanted to swap weapons. Man, the whole surprise aspect was ruined by that. Right. Come on, guys. Let's see how good you are with those wood sticks. I like the way you thrust. That reminds me, I need to play more Final Fantasy VII Remake. We'll get there. Where they are up there. Okay, we're good.
You are improving.
Let's make sure. Look around. The supply list. Japanese bows and targets. Delivery locations all over Toyotama.
She's setting up more training camps.
One in Otsuna, another in Kushi, and more planned. A message in Japanese.
What does it say?
Great Khan, conqueror of Tsushima. Before the year is over, your archers will know all I do about killing samurai. And I will deliver the heads of Sensei Ishikawa and Jin Sakai.
Tomoe was here. I gave her everything. And she threw it away.
She's a threat. There is only one way this ends.
I know what must be done.
Knowing and doing are different.
You are questioning whether I am samurai? Tomoe was my greatest achievement. But if I must, I will destroy her to save this island. That is my duty.
The list we found. We will use it to track down the other camps.
And we will end Tomoe's treachery. Sakai! You are a fine warrior. You could become a great leader. But do not question my integrity again.
Right. So, I think Do I want to do one more mission? One more small side mission? Maybe. This one was about as half as long as I thought it would be. So there's nothing else for me to grab here. More Ishikawa missions have opened up, which is good. We can do those next time. I'm gonna go to whatever this is. And not this one. We're gonna go to this, which is funny enough right next to the next Ishikawa mission, but there's a camp of bandits out here. Wow, right here. That's convenient.
Thief. Looks like you attacked the wrong caravan. Stay still.
We will end with this mission.
No, my lord. I killed these bandits, and I won't stop till I've gutted the rest.
Aren't you one of them?
Not by choice. They forced me to join. Said it would pay my family's debt. After years working for them, I went home and saw they'd killed my family. Stolen all they had. I refuse to die until I've killed every last one.
Those bandits have earned death, but you can't do it alone.
I would welcome your help. My name is Gomyo.
Jin Sakai, show me where the others are.
A debt repaid. That's an interesting looking knife in the ground. Alright, so what are we doing? We killing some bandits? I'm all for that. Man, this guy's got a weird run cycle. Look at him. He's just swiggity-swooting his arms back and forth like he's running through... It's like when you watch a, old film reel and they've sped up the frame rate to make it more consistent. Everybody's just kind of jiggling along really fast for no reason. And, yeah, it's just funny.
They're outside the main camp.
Lookouts. Should take them out first.
That building near the water.
It's where they keep what they steal.
What's in there?
That's where the bastards sleep.
Is anyone inside?
That belongs to their leader, Gorahachi. He's the worst of them all.
It's a bigger camp than I expected. These bandits are a threat to the whole prefecture. Let's go.
We're doing it! They're all going to die!
Watch your back!
Oh, we killed him!
Well, you thought wrong.
Stay quiet, please.
Were you telling him that or the guys we were killing that, Jin? Stay quiet, please. Just let it happen. Just die. Everything will be all right. Okay, so this is the building where all the stuff is being held? Nobody else here. You weren't supposed to see any of this. Oh, there's guys sleep? Yeah, they're sleeping in here. That could be fun. Is there a way in from underneath? No? Aww. Oh, his shield protected him. That guy had a high luck stat. You had a low luck stat. Unfortunate. I'm guessing the leader doesn't show up until you killed everybody else. Which is fine, because all we have is this camp, and... Well, I'll save the ghost stance. I'll do my best to save the ghost stance.
Almost there. Nobody's here. Any idea where they went?
Huh. Oh my god, there's a lot of them. Yeah, good thing we kept the ghost stance then. Oh, we lost it! You can't make this up! Oh, it's a good thing we kept the ghost stance. Instantly lose it. Instantly lose it. Alright, how many of you guys are gonna have to make up for that? Alright, we're almost there. No, don't go for him. Go for someone weaker. Thank you. Thank you. We didn't mess up last time. Okay, we good? I can't believe we lost the ghost dance as soon as I was about to use it. And as soon as I brought it up, I'm also just ironically glad enough that we got enough back that quickly to use it in the end. Oh, that was insane.
I can't do anything for them.
What a heck of a way to end this today.
Dead when you first found me.
You avenged your family, Gomyo.
With your help, my lord. And now, I beg one last favor. Don't leave my body with this filth.
I won't. Be at peace, Gomyo.
Yeah, I think that was a great mission to end today with. Right. Charm of Enduring Affliction. Today was good. Today was pretty good. So, next time we will continue with more Ghost of Tsushima. We will continue maybe more with some more Final Fantasy VII Remake, maybe something else in there as well. Who knows? The future is infinite. As we look forward to 2025, we will see what kind of year it will be. So, thank you for watching. Stay safe this holiday season, and have a good night. Have the merriest and happiest of holidays. See you later.